I'm so unhappy with my life. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy TJ, and I'm back with another video. So y'all, today, y'all, I'm back with another video, man. It's your boy TJ. You know, I'm back. So y'all know I'm back with another video, man. So today I'm gonna do a story time. Basically, I'm gonna do a story time of how I got to be 500 pounds. It's not going to be very easy about me to tell this story, and I hope y'all lifted me up in prayers, but I'm going to tell y'all from the beginning until now. So let's get into the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified for all of my videos. Let's get into the video. So y'all, I'm gonna start going blunt. So y'all, it started back when it started back when I was at least about 9 years old when I started gaining my weight. I was about 9 years old, and I was just getting out of basically graduating from first grade. When I was little, I was skinny kind of, and I had a lot of hair, and I was a baby, and different things. And my family, I come from a big family that has a lot of meat on their bones. So I didn't know that I was going to be this big or not. But anyways, I came from a big family. And so I didn't know that I was going to be this big. So what I was doing, I was young at the time. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how I was supposed to do it. I didn't know how much I was supposed to eat. I didn't know how much I was supposed to eat and different things like that. And I also was not, I wouldn't say I wasn't friendly, because I am friendly, but I also was not very active either. So yeah, I say I about started 9 that I started really going and eating more out food, fast food. That's what I'm trying to say, fast food. I started going to McDonald's, going to Wendy's, Popeyes, KFC, Taco Bell, just all of them different places. I was normally eating out because my mom and my dad, they worked at these predicting jobs that have them to work safer in the morning to all the way to 8 o'clock, maybe like 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, or even 4 o'clock in the evening to 12 o'clock midnight. So I was doing them things. But when I started really gaining weight was when I got, I would say about like 12 years old. But let's go back to being nice. So I started doing all those things. We was traveling, doing different things. We were traveling. I was having a good time. When I ate my first McDonald's meal, and I loved eating McDonald's since then. I always, as a kid, I wanted a Happy Meal. I would go get a Happy Meal. I had every Happy Meal it was, from the chicken, chicken nuggets, from 4-piece chicken nuggets to eating probably a cheeseburger or a double cheeseburger or anything, and instead of apple slices I would get double fries, and I would get, like, instead of me getting a milk or a juice, I'd get a drink, stuff that wasn't healthy for me, different things like that wasn't healthy. So I would say about 10 years old, I started getting 10 years old, we started eating out more. And what we would do, we would go out of town, so I stayed in Louisiana, and I stayed in Northeast Louisiana, so I stayed in Tallulah, Louisiana. If y'all don't know what that is, look it up on the map. Then we would go from Tallulah to Monroe. We would go to the mall, we would go grocery shopping, we would go, mall shopping and different things like that. And instead of us coming home and cooking a meal and, having a good home cooked meal, we will, eat out like to Raising Cane's chicken fingers, or we would eat Chinese food, or we would eat Chick-fil-A, all the different fast food restaurants that was in the mall or outside, or we would go to steakhouses like Outback Steakhouse, Logan's, or Longhorn Steakhouse, or Applebee's. We always ate out. And sometimes when I would eat out, some things that I would get would not fill me up. Some things that I would get would not fill me up. So what I would do is, because if I was so small and that I wanted something to fill me up, and I knew my dad and my mom was get it for me, I would ask for double, or I would ask for more. Or even if I wouldn't ask for more, what I would do is I would go and eat their food. I would eat their food after I just ate mine. If they don't eat all their food, I would eat their food. So let's get into it. Let's say probably about when I turned 11. It kept going on. I kept eating a lot. And, one day I would wake up in the middle of the night because I was hungry, because I had been just ate earlier that day, but I would wake up out in the middle of nowhere at night. And I would just go in the refrigerator and just, find any little thing to eat. I would get any type of food, any type of, if they got chicken, leftover chicken, I'll eat the leftover chicken. Or if they got leftover pasta or whatever in the refrigerator, I would warm it up. Or if I had Hot Pockets, if I had hot dogs, or if I had pork chops, or, anything like that, I would start just eating in the middle of the night, eating late at night, and not waiting until late at night to eat. And so what I would do is I would eat all that food, then I would get full, then I would lay down and go to sleep. I would drink a lot of drinks, so many sodas, so many pops. I wouldn't drink enough water, I wouldn't drink enough drinks. I wouldn't drink enough water, I wouldn't drink enough juice. I always drank a lot of Cokes, or Sprites, or Dr. Pepper, a lot of sodas. That's what I started doing. And also in school, I wasn't very active. No, I have not been on the football team. No, I have not been on track. I have not been on any athlete or anything that's in the school. Not anything. I barely went on school trips. I barely went on different things that, dealt with the school because of my weight and because of how I felt. So boom, I hit 12 years old. The year of 2010. The year 2010, I was close to my grandmother, and I, loved my grandmother so much that, it just, me and my grandmother was very close. But we was not very close as my sister was. And if I get emotional, y'all just bear with me while I tell this story. But I would spend, everywhere I went with my grandma always gave me what I want. Even if I've been to just ate at home, if I say I was hungry at her house, she would cook. Or she would go ask me what I want to go get it. She would always have snacks there for me. She never didn't have snacks. I had chips, I had cookies, I had animal crackers, I had all the different things that you can eat that can get you fat. So when I went there, she cooked a lot. So she always cooked, fast food. She always cooked fried chicken, pork chop, pork steak, rice and gravy, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy. Different things, that's a lot, that is a lot. So, I was eating good. I was eating good. So after that, my grandmother, she started getting a little bit sick, and she just started getting a little bit sick. And when she was getting sick and I wasn't able to go over there with her, it took a toll out on me. So I wasn't saying I was in a depression stage, but I was like beginning of a depression stage because, my grandma, that was my ride or die, I was her ride or die. That was my grandmother. So after that, a few months went on by. I just kept excessive eating. I kept eating. I kept going to McDonald's. I kept going to Wendy's. I kept going to Popeyes. I kept going to KFC. I kept going to Taco Bell. I kept going to Sonic, getting meals like big bags. Like, when I would go up to McDonald's or Wendy's, I would say supersized it. Large fry, large drink, and a big burger. Like if you go to Wendy's, you get the quarter pounder, or you get the triple Dave's. That's what I was getting. Or when I was going to McDonald's, I would get probably, 9 times out of 10, I would get like a Big Mac with extra mac sauce, with a 4-piece nugget or a 6-piece nugget, with a drink and a large fry. That is a lot. But I didn't know, and I just kept doing excessive eating. I kept eating. But I didn't know at that time. Then, so, probably I say when I turned 12, I was at least about 100, and I would say 135 pounds at 12 years old. 12 years old, I was about 135 pounds. Wasn't going to the doctor a lot. Wasn't going to the doctor to see why. Wasn't going to the doctor to, I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't exercising. I wasn't going outside with friends. A lot of times I was in the house eating, playing the game, sitting around on the phone or talking on the phone. I'm just being blunt. I'm telling the whole truth in this video. The whole truth in this video. Just doing those different type of things. So I would say a few months later, back in I would say August. In August, that Friday, I forgot what date, but it was on a Friday, and it was early in the morning. That later on that night, my grandma had to go to the hospital because she was sick. And we stayed at the hospital for a long time. I talked to her, and just before that night, I said, Grandma, will you be okay in the morning? Will I be able to come back? Oh, Lord Jesus. Will I be able to come back and see you up and running and like yourself again when I come back to see you in the morning? She said, yeah, I'll be all right. God got this. I'll be all right. God has the last say, so I will be all right. Trust me. When you wake up in the morning, I'll be there waiting. I'll be right here waiting on you. Well, I said, okay, Grandma, we finna go. We got to give my mama the truck so she can go to work and da-da-da. I told her, because we always say the Lord said the same after we finish a conversation or we telling each other bye. And so I said, well, okay, Grandma, we finna go and, take Mama the truck, and I will see you tomorrow as the Lord said the same. And she was okay, baby, but she did not say the Lord said the same. So I wanted to go back and tell her. I said, Dad, come on, let's go back. We got to tell her. We forgot. Grandma forgot to say Lord said the same. She tells me that after we talk. She tells everybody that after we, Lord said the same. It's just not sitting right with me. So he said, no, we got to give your mom the truck so she go to work. So I said, oh, so, he said, well, we'll try to walk back up there. I said, okay. Because, y'all, I stayed, where the hospital is, I stayed down the street from the hospital. So, it's walking distance that you could get to the hospital. So, okay, after that happened, I was worried all that night. I didn't go to sleep till later on that night. And I ate, and I ate, and I ate, and I ate. I ate so much. So much that I probably ate for the next 3 days. That's how much as I ate. That's how much I ate. I would wake up in the morning. I would sneak in the kitchen, fix me a sandwich, double meat sandwich, fix me probably multiple sandwiches, 3 or 4 sandwiches. Eat big bags of chips. Eat big bags of, candy. Do all the different things. That's what I was doing. I was just gaining weight after weight after weight. I didn't care. I didn't know. And I just was excessive eating. It would just keep on excessive eating. I just got so, so when my grandmother died, my grandmama died the next day, like the morning that I told her I was going to come back and try to see, was she going to be at home or was she going to be in the hospital? So that morning when my dad found out and he woke me up, I just started hollering and screaming and just, oh my God, I knew something was wrong and I knew I had to go back to the hospital to, I knew I had to go back to the hospital to see if she was okay. I knew I had to go. I knew I had to go to the hospital. So when I first found out that she was dead, I got in depression mode. We went to the hospital, seen about it, I got in depression mode. When I got in depression mode, the only thing that made me happy was eating. I was having my parents, go give me this, go give me that, go to the store, give me this, go to the store, give me that. If you go to the store, don't forget to get this, don't forget to get that. I was excessive eating. I was in deep depression. And I was eating. You guys, be mindful. Depression is real. Depression is real. I was in deep depression. I was eating. I was eating McDonald's and Wendy's at the same time. I was eating KFC and Popeye's chicken at the same time. When I even went to Sonic, I got 2 hot dogs and 2 chili cheese fries and just kept eating. I was just eating. So then years and years went on. I 13, 14, 15, 16, I just kept doing, just kept eating. So I would say about the time that hold on, you guys, okay. I would say by the time I got 15. By the time I got 15, I was already 325 pounds. 325 pounds. I was already eating. So I was already overweight. Then on the top of that, I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. High blood pressure. All of those things. So all of those things, on top of that, on top of my grandma, on top of that, I got, it just was doing everything. So I kept on eating. By the time that I was 17, well, no, I'm 17 now. Last year. No, year before last. When my auntie died, I got more and more. 2020, when my auntie died that I was so close to, she was like a mother. I started back in depression. I started back eating. I was 335. From 25 to 35, then jumping from 35 to 55. Then I jumped to 400 pounds. 400 pounds. I ate all last year. I didn't exercise. I didn't look for help. I was in deep depression. I didn't want nobody to bother me. The only thing that was keeping me happy was eating. Eating everything in sight. Everything in sight. Just like if I had a Twinkie right now. If it's sitting in front of me, I'll eat that Twinkie and go get me another one. Either I was doing excessive eating. Now I'm 17 years old and I am 511 pounds. 511 pounds. Y'all, I missed out on most of my childhood because of this excessive weight. I missed out on most activities in school because of this excessive weight. I missed out on weddings that I could attend that I couldn't fit tuxedos with this excessive weight. I missed out on family vacations for this excessive weight. I missed out on a lot because of my weight. But I'm telling you right now, 2022 is my year. I am going to lose at least 100 pounds by August. At least 100 pounds from January to February. February just ended because today is March 1st. I have lost 20 pounds in 2 months. 20. I was 5'11". Now I am 4'45". 4'45" or 4. I would say 4'40" or 4'39". Because I'm gaining. I'm not gaining, but I'm losing. I'm doing what I gotta do. I changed my eating habits. I have not eaten out as much. I have not eaten, eating McDonald's, Wendy's, or anything like that. I air fry my chicken. I air fry my food. I eat a lot of vegetables. Now I have started drinking smoothies, green smoothies. I started eating more salad. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm walking outside every day. Walking in the morning and in the evening. I have did what I have to do. Now I'm in the process of going to the doctor, finding out what's going on. Can I get the weight loss surgery? What I have to do? What do I have to do to get this weight off of me? I'm in the process of changing my life. You can do it. Anybody that is out there that is overweight, that feels low self-esteem, you can do it. All you have to do is be confident in yourself. Have the man up above first, and you believe in yourself that you can do it. Don't allow nobody else to believe in you. Don't allow nobody else. That's what I say. If you can't help yourself, what makes you think other people's going to try and help you? If you can't help yourself, what makes you think other people are going to try and help you? It starts now. It starts now. Everywhere I look, I didn't get mad. I didn't get mad when people said something about me. I said, oh, yeah, I'm big. And your point is, I am confident in my weight. I didn't care what people said about my weight. But now I had to come to the conclusion that it is hurting me because I'm getting old. I'm finna graduate high school. I'm finna be a grown adult. It is hurting me than it is helping me. You have to make that change. You have to make that change. And I'm making this change in 2022. I'm making a change. You have to make that change. You can do it. You can do it. Don't give up. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to give up. They want to see you fail. But you can do it. You can do it. I may be 439 right now, but I guarantee you by August, I will be back in my 330s, or at least even lesser. Let's claim it 299. That's 200 pounds that I would have been lost. But you can do it. But I wanted to get on here on YouTube and give y'all my first journey. I want to tell y'all that this is a journey that I'm starting. I hope y'all be with me and stick with me for this journey. And never give up, guys. Never give up. It's a process, but you gotta go through that process. Never give up. This coming from me, coming from a person that has been almost 600 pounds. It's coming from me. You can do it without a shadow of a doubt. You have to get up and go. Ain't nobody go make you. Can't nobody make you. You have to do it. But that's all I have for y'all today. I wanted to share my story with y'all. And I hope y'all be with me on this journey that I'm doing. And I'm going to be posting different videos and different there. But make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. And it's your boy TJ, and I'm out. Peace. I'll be back with more videos.